Hello to the gamers, we're back. We almost won an Ascension 15 run on stream. I just didn't know what to play, so I said let's play Slay the Spire. We got to the boss fight at the end, and I made a mistake, and we lost a run where I was not resting, or required to rest at all on the third floor. Embarrassing. But you know what? That means on YouTube, you're not spoiled. That's a win, man. 18 damage for a rare. Can I say something? You're a good card. You're a good card. You might be the best card. Right? This is a problem because we can't afford to play it. This is a problem because we have very little to seek. Am I crazy if I take Hyper Beam to make the encounters easier on this floor, and then either remove it or plan to get like an artifact so we don't lose the focus long term? And the one time I want to fight enemies, it's question marks as far as the eye can see. I see 3 elite paths. Let's throw an early shop in here because we might not have another one for quite some time. My whole thinking here is not that Hyper Beam is the best card. Is that Hyper Beam might be the best card, like, for now. Just to make the first floor as smooth as possible, and I guess we will. We'll take advantage of all the advantages that are given to us by our ability to hopefully be like a little bit more aggressive, I think, and then I don't know. We'll see how the chips fall where they may, but it's a little bit of it's a different style run for me. I've made a mistake. I didn't calculate that it would take our focus. Obviously, it's going to take our focus. But if you just draw it twice, you don't really have to worry about it, I guess. I'll probably take nothing, which has me feeling, I don't know, a certain sort of way, but let me think about this for a second. We're definitely gonna maybe like a dual cast into a Hyper Beam, and then next turn Gambler's Brew if we don't draw a Hyper Beam. Like you might as well keep your zap and dump these 4. Wait, what are we drawing? Yeah. It worked. It didn't. Oh, I guess we don't want to keep zap obviously because we're gonna have so low focus. Give me... I guess we're running like an anti-focus build, which is like the exact opposite of how I tend to live my life in this game, so I'm very concerned about the long-term ramifications of this, but it's where everything's pointing right now. It just makes sense to me, man. It just makes sense. Zap wouldn't have killed because of the lack of focus. It stings, but it's true. So I don't... That's a great relic, though. I don't really need the lightning, though, because we're probably going to have such little focus. I don't know. I'm pessimistic just because it's so far out of, like, our normal wheelhouse. But you never know. Like, I've been wrong about lots of things in Slay the Spire, man. This would be pretty low down the list, to be honest, if somehow this run got poppin'. And I do think... Well, it's going to be tight, but... I do think we're doing the right thing by being aggressive when given the choice, the chance, I should say, to be aggressive. Now, I'd love to heal... I thought that there was a chance we might take them up on that. How about this and I don't know. We don't even need to play hologram. It doesn't do much for us. Realistically, are we killing the boss? We need some block, man. Yeah, I mean, Hyper Beam, it doesn't seem like it would be bad against the boss. I feel like these are insane plays, and I don't mean that in, like, a good way. Like, this is so contraposition to, like, the way I normally run a deck that and my order is all scuffed, man. I just don't necessarily... But it's doing a lot of damage. It is doing a lot of damage. Look at that. Oh, we're okay. Hi, Tomo. How you doing, buddy? You know, we could use extra block, I think. Now, here, I hate to say it, I think we gotta rest. I'm not going all in, all in. I'm not going GG Allen, you know, I'm just going a little all in. How about something like that? Ah, we need the Hyper Beam to swing back around. We just need some big blocks here. Sure, or we could Hyper Beam, we could bring back Hyper Beam. 34 damage takes you to 60. It's not like we're gonna hit, well, squeak, I don't, okay. Reprogram. How about a Steam Barrier hologram? I forgot we had another reprogram in there. Reprogram Steam Barrier. We take 11. We're trying to get a better Hyper Beam to kill you, essentially. Reprogram. I mean, we got insane strength and dex. This is good. 11 takes you to 83. If I hit you again, you'll pivot. Does 0. Evoke does 0. Okay. So we really want to draw a Hyper Beam on this turn. Ah! I guess it doesn't matter too much whether we draw it. I guess we should have played a slime there, but it doesn't matter whether we draw this turn or next turn because it'll probably split you anyway, right? Does 40 damage. Yeah, you want to get it out there. Even splitting them at 31. I'm still a little skeptical because, like, we didn't get the greatest split of all time there, and we've already lost our hologram, but I do have to acknowledge that what a play, man. I do have to acknowledge, if we're not dead, which we are not dead, our blocks are doing, like, crazy value for us. Can't quite kill you for 2, which is kind of unfortunate. But you know what? We're taking 0 damage. We're getting extra energy. Small chance to draw Hyper Beam on this turn, and then our National Nightmare is over. Steam Barrier will keep us in there. Let's not be frail. Larger chance to draw Hyper Beam. I mean, we're 9 dex and 9 strength up, but it feels like this is not like an incredible position to be in. Yeah, we're dead. Because you filled our deck with junk. I really think that can work. I'm not going to lean on it, but I think maybe we need some draw to actually draw the cards that we want. But something was going there. All gold to pick a rare. I'm going to go Rainbow. Just because I feel like machine learning is awesome, but I think it's like the sort of thing you prefer to add to your deck instead of like build your deck around, because right now I'm just drawing more strikes and defense. Very unlikely we kill you, but I think we send it. Yeah! That, to me, that felt like it was worth the risk, and it ended up being, so you can't criticize it on a statistical level. Sorry. And Rainbow, like, as it is not amazing, I think, but upgraded, I think it can be mighty nice. And I feel like Static gives us a chance, okay? Why did I go to the shop with 13 gold? You got to get your head in the game, man. How about 275 gold? I was really hoping we wouldn't have combat here. But we'll be able to remove Regret before we take, like, too much damage off of it. Which will... And maybe we'll have enough gold left for a relic or something. Wishful thinking, maybe? This kills you. So we actually don't even get any detriment there. Defrag is like, I mean, it's a much easier run to build towards, obviously. All right, now how we sitting here? 2 elites. I don't think that, to me, that means we don't need to buy a regen potion. I like the idea of buying a panacea. And, well, we got cash left over. Wait, what is this? No. I like the idea of buying the panacea. And then my whole game plan there is just like, now if a bias cognition shows up, it's a no-brainer. You guys don't really debuff, so we don't need it here, but let's pop this just to stay in the game. I look at buying the regen potion. We should have played it. Just get it out of your hand, at least. Get it out of your deck. I look at it as like, it probably gives us a... a better chance of being able to upgrade a card instead of resting. So that for 70-something gold, ain't nothing but a peanut, man. Yeah, we gotta wipe you. This could have gone better, but it's not as bad as, well, I don't know, the entirety of our last attempt. So, I'd rather not take 1 damage if I can avoid it. I know it summons lightning, but like, we might be in a position where we can just take him out here with a little bit of luck. A little bit of luck. It hit the wrong enemy. Okay, we take 2, but we summon lightning off it. Okay, we do nothing, and we take 5 off of it, but now you're dead. Wing boots or something. Those are not my cards. Those are not my beautiful cards. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna triple dip here. Listen. We might lose as a result of this, but I saw an opportunity to swing for the fences. We take those. Super Mega Baseball 3 taught me we take those. We are not dead, which is a wonderful position to be in. Let's just get that out there then. Which means you are going to die. Which means Wing Boots is going to give us whichever relic this boss gives us. Oddly Smooth Stone. It's something. I don't really feel like we go Darkness Orb. I think 1 double energy is like, it's okay. Matrushka. Very interesting. I'm gonna rest. Let me see who the boss is. I'm happy with the rest. I should have looked first, but I'm happy with the... Go ahead, man. Give me the upgrade. And give me another rest, okay? We can upgrade at the boss. I know it's a lot of... It's a lot of resting. Don't get me wrong. We're going in on the Wing Boots. We might as well. We want to get the power now instead of getting it later, right? Right? Like if the sum total of your Slay the Spire run success is the area under the curve, then we want to get the slope up as quickly as we can. It just makes sense, man. It just makes sense. We're being very aggressive on floor 1. In my defense, I'm largely doing that because I feel like I don't have like the killer app yet, you know? I don't feel like I've got the relic that wins us the game yet. I mean, Oddly Smooth Stone, Matrushka, but we haven't been able to get it to work for us yet. We got a ways to go. Now, if we die, we'll never get there, but we're not dead. We're just kind of taking it on the chin right now. And we can always rest, man. That's a big one. That's as good as we can do. So you are dead now. We're going to have 6 HP. Lantern is nice. 27 HP. A lot of rests here. A lot of rests. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I feel negative about that. Having an artifact against this guy is pretty good, though. Now, it would be beautiful to not break you this turn and to not die this turn. Those are like 2 of the most valuable things you can get, I think. So that leaves me with like 2 HP. But this is an optimal split, man. This is an optimal split. I would take that any day of the week. Now we're still, it's a little tight. You're both attacking? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, man, no. We were in there. Okay, okay. I've been playing too fast. We do need to slow it down. Let's slow it down. You know what? Take a look. We could get an elite, but I think I'd rather just get a colorless card. And you know what? 7 damage for 0 is pretty good in the early game. That could tip a lot of fights in our favor. This will take us to... You'll have 1 HP. 16 plus 6. No, you'll have 3 HP. And we'll lose the orb, so yeah. We'll still do it, now that I look at it. You'll have 4 HP, actually. So close, so close. That's a shape, actually. Early Ball Lightning. Good. Let's get some more damage cards in the deck. That's the way we like to do it, man. Now, we have a good 0-cost attack. What do I want to see? Well, I think the real answer, if you're not trying to trick me, is that it's too early to tell. But certainly, wow, reboot on the house is pretty good. I think I want to smack you, defend, and then hope to get a dual cast maybe. No dual cast, we'll smack you too. Like a kunai or a shuriken, I would be inclined to say kunai just because that's what we want to see. Hit me with this. Like Dex goes crazy. And we don't know if we're going to be doing most of our damage via attacking or if we're going to be doing most of our damage via orbs. So, I mean, I guess we build into it either way. I'm going to hit you with this. I'm not going to play the reboot because I want to draw Streamline next turn. See, that's something you only notice if you play a little slower. I'll take an early Sunder too. And we get 2 elites, possibly 3 either way. Then rest and get that Sunder upgraded. We got lots of cards worth upgrading right now. I'm sorry, I just want to see a high damage card early. We take those. Oh, we take those any day of the week, man. And we still got a Sunder to draw. Okay, so we take 18. Are we drawing? We're guaranteed to draw Sunder. Then play this. We take 15. We're going to kill you next turn. That was totally fine. Bag of Marbles could go crazy depending on what we draw. I'm not compile-driven on this one. I think next... I mean, 10 damage for free is mighty tempting too, man. It beats 20 for 2. Ornamental Fan. That's another play 3 attacks trigger, man. So close. You're so lucky you're alive, honestly. Now you're cooked. Could really use that self-repair. Actually, we got a pretty expensive deck. I'm going for it. I'm being very aggressive, but I think there's a method to the madness. Now, my whole game plan here is, I appreciate the block mightily, by the way. I didn't even think about it, but we just get you into Sunder range, and then we Sunder you. Not to quote Bruce Springsteen. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Sunder range. Oh, Sentry, won't you? Do you look like a killer in the sun? Well, I got that guitar and I learned. A lot of you don't know Kino, and that's... I find it very embarrassing. But hey, next year will be the 50th anniversary of Born to Run, his 1975 album. Educate yourself, okay? You still got a chance. It's a great album. I know you're going to say you don't like Bruce Springsteen. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say you, unless you're Kevin Sorbo, you don't like the idea that you have in your mind of Bruce Springsteen. Start listening to the tracks that he wrote, man. Jungle Land, Backstreets, Born to Run, Thunder Road, 10th Avenue Freeze Out. There's others, people. There's others on that album. I'm trying to think of what I'm missing. Huge, huge. I mean, our damage potential is off the charts here. I'll take a block potion. I know we haven't been using our potions, but skip it now. Well, I was going to say we got to deal with this guy, but first we might have to... We got to deal with this guy first. You're dead! I didn't need to use the block potion. Draw is nice. Okay. That's why we got to slow down, man. You got to slow down. I'm going crazy. I just genuinely feel like we're in the sort of position where we don't have to rest, hopefully. I'm going to look for Sunder. Even not getting it, I think we're somewhat stoked to have received double energy. And 32 takes you to 66. It's not like we're drawing gas next turn. We might as well, man. That I was just gonna say. Also, playing the draw gets us closer to our draw next turn. Are you got to be kidding me? Like this is what they're doing to me is criminal. Judge. Okay, it turns out you may have to build some defense. You may have to take some block cards or some frost orbs. Let me take a peek here. I will remove a basic defend. That's still the right play, in my opinion, from the guy who's lost every run so far. And you know what? On the first floor, let's play it a little safer, shall we? How about... Well, you screwed me. You screwed me. Give me an early damage card and give me an early self-repair, and then I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. That's our card. I like genetic algorithm a lot too. I'm in. 100% belief, baby. Never the Matrushka early. At least that means we'll get a payout before the boss if we're lucky enough to live long enough to encounter the boss on this floor. We are on 32 HP. That might mean we have to do something that you don't like when I do, and that's rest at a campfire. And now we love seeing you rest at a campfire. We love seeing you succeed and play your run. Oh, well, you didn't have to say that, but I appreciate that. How about heal me? How about remove my HP? And you know, early I'm not resting. You'd have to be silly to do that. That's just not going to happen. Now, there's one guaranteed elite fight. Trust me when I say, I see that we have this flex potion and we have a rip and tear. I will be happy to play it, but I'd rather play it against an elite, and I hope that it's a single target elite, but we've got to wait till we get there. We're not there yet. Early streamline, ain't nothing wrong with that. Leave me. That's a crazy pull. 2 relics. Vira, I could take it or leave it, but the blood vial, I'm stoked. Now, pocket watch means we're drawing some good stuff here. Flex potion, rip and tear, streamline. We shouldn't. It's a ballsy play for no reason. Well, for a reason. We shouldn't need to play Zap to get 14 damage out there next turn, especially with pocket watch. Incense burner, crazy relic, man. Now, Beam Cell is a temptation. I'm just not 100% sold on it. I'm going to dodge the elite because I think we're in a risky situation right now. I'll one-tap you, play this. Pocket Watch is going insane, man. Maybe you can build around Pocket Watch. That would mean not playing a Zap this turn. I think it's the right play. We get 3 extra draw instead of 3 damage that we probably don't need because we're going to get the 3 extra draw. I don't know if you can reason like that. I don't know about the cold snap, man. A compile driver can be pretty good, but I'm being picky. I'm being a little picky on this one, okay? Same thing. I want to play Reinforced Body for 2. So we won't play Rip and Tear. Wait, Rip and Tear only costs 1. I think I might not be seeing the board that well today. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Intangible. Bet you couldn't think, so I'll command you to. I mean, the best thing to do would be, as crazy as it seems, slow play it so we get closer to intangibility on the boss, which might actually, like, save us in a big way. I'm trying to think. Well, we may have one more encounter, but like first turn, he puts stuff in your deck. Second turn, he takes a turn off. Third turn. So we want to leave this with intangible on 3 if we can do that. So just let the orbs do the talking unless you have to intervene. I think that it might accidentally be the only good decision I've made in the video so far. That's not what I want to see. Now, stop me if you've seen this one before. We'll upgrade. No combat? No combat. Okay. We need to move the needle on this run. I'm taking Master of Strategy. Nothing else here is really like a kill shot. We might as well just take a good card. And then, with God as my witness, I think I planned it so we don't have to rest. Just don't split him too early. So this turn he takes it off. Hang on, the man's a genius. Careful, he's a hero. 2 more damage, 14, 85. 85 is a good number for you to be on. You split on 75. This turn is a setup turn. Because we're only taking 1 damage. So literally just play that. It takes you to 76. Then we want to go off on you next turn. My God. It's full of stars, Morty. Sorry. Oh, baby, come back around. Ooh, Tom Petty do come around here some more. Look at this. I told you. You got to be lucky every time. I only got to be lucky once. Now, we haven't added much to our deck. Buffer goes crazy. At some point, we're going to need some cards that, like, scale. I think it's got to be Transform and Upgrade. I think it's actually perfect. We're going to... Eventually, we're going to want to smith some cards, including Buffer. Removing is great, but we need some good cards. So let's... Realistically, we got 1 good block. Let's cut 2 defends and 1 strike. Melter Buffer. That's crazy. Storm... Storm being innate actually might be okay. I mean, we got our work cut out for us, but we have a very lean deck. Now, the cards we're drawing are not amazing, but the leanness of our deck means that whatever cards we add in the future are going to be disproportionately beneficial. So there's a cute combo. Storm into Buffer generates a lightning, but we lose buffers at very low levels of HP, which is kind of bad, I think. I would rather, like, Storm and then take no damage, and then we'll just play our buffers in the future and we'll still get the lightning out of them. Like, a buffer still goes crazy. And we might draw our other buffer on this turn, too, which would also go crazy. I mean, Zap is fine. Then you can draw. Play your buffer. I mean, we got to play Streamline at some point, but I think we kind of come out ahead just from having 3 buffers, especially because of intangibility, which I was not paying attention to at all. I mean, you're dead. You're dead. This was a good fight, man. Okay, we need... I don't know what we need, and that's scary in and of itself, but... I don't know. I'm going to stick with what we got. What we need is not that, though. We need better than that. Self-repair works well with Storm. I think we don't need more draw because of Pocket Watch, weirdly enough. So I think we actually save our money. And I'm going to do the combat because we need cards. We really do. Let me get a weakness out there. At least take off 1 block. Okay, 9 damage. Let me take a peek at you. We only need to play this for 1, which is great. In that case, let's buffer up and then play Reinforced Body. It's always... I'd rather have the buffers out there and not need them. And, like, play around them a little bit, because, like, we get free damage, kind of. It's hard because of the block, but we get free damage in theory because of the orbs. So we only need to play you for 1. I think the turn plays itself. We don't have to play Master of Strategy. And dude, how good is Pocket Watch? I don't think I've ever given it any credit at all. Now I'm giving it credit, man. Let's just get out there. And then we'll do a quick... You know what? We'll love to have self-repair out there as well. Just in case we finish the fight fast. Now on this turn, I would prefer... No, because it comes too close to killing you. I think we want to leave this fight with... Well, I gotta think about it. Obviously, I could kill you. 21 damage. I'm going to play it like this because I think we're setting up Incense Burner for our next fight. Now, I'm not sure who we're going to fight next. So I feel like we don't have to like have it on a specific number. If we could, it would probably be best to have it on 5, right? This is a very different way of playing the game than I'm used to, although it's kind of similar to the recycle build against the Time Eater, where we just knew we were drawing reinforced body every turn. It's... something happened to me. I'm a different man, okay? I'm a changed man. Oh no, I didn't get reinforced body. What are you gonna do? I guess I'll play this and get reinforced body. And then next turn we gotta kill you. And if we fight an enemy that buffs on turn 1, hey, it's the thought that counts, right? Get melted, kid. Charge battery seems to go great considering how much draw we have. Extra strength? I mean, like, we are attacking. But not that much. I don't really know how we're killing enemies. Am I crazy to think we just transform 2 strikes? Defrag Echo Form? They got me feeling like Oppie. I'm gonna level with you. I just hate the idea of becoming cursed and having that eat a buffer. So I'm going to take the max HP, even though I think the EV on that might be scuffed. And I'm thrilled with the order of things, man. Just call me David Suzuki. My buffers. We're going to want more streamlines. A streamline for free is kind of sick. Obviously, reinforced body gets you there. I don't really want to block 7. I think you have to save this for later. We have to kill you too, though. That's like one of the interesting things about gaming. I think let's get another streamline out there. And then we'll block for 9. Which sucks, but we still got Pocket Watch. I really felt like we needed to get out ahead on the streamlines so that we get more damage. I hate to say it, I genuinely don't think we can afford to play Echo Form. The exception is if we play it, we'll get 2 buffers next turn, but we don't know if 2 buffers is worth anything for us. We really want these streamlines coming back for 0, I think. As fast as possible. See, this is why I didn't want to play a buffer, because like 7 times 4 makes buffer like not worth that much. We know we're going to play a block, so let's start there, and then this. And honestly, I'm not even playing my Zap, because I'm keeping Pocket Watch moving around for 0-cost streamlines. I may regret it. That wouldn't be the first time. Play it for 4? That means we take 0. That's what we in the business call a free lunch, man. But this is, again, it's a little out of my wheelhouse. It's a beautiful turn for a buffer. And then I think we throw in a self-repair. And we can afford to zap. So we take no damage this turn, and next turn is intangible, but we do want to kill you. Maybe we could wait 1 turn. The only reason we're doing it is because it gets us closer to intangibility on the next fight. But, like, I think it's the right thing to do, even if it seems a little much. So we make it. 34 HP. Ma Bank is not what you want to see. I think Bias Cognition is good enough. I think it's a great card, but we're in the mix right now. We have to rest. Now these guys, no potions either. That stings. Storm, not worth using a buffer on you, obviously. We take the hit. Oh, that's very nice. That's merciful, all things considered. Now, we do have to get set up, so this would be a good turn to draw into Echo Form. It kind of sucks to do it, but I think like a buffer Reinforced body so we don't take damage. Knowing we really want to play Echo Form next turn, maybe we can tank some hits, but like a lot, yeah, this turn is a little stinky. I think you gotta own it. I think you get the Echo Form out there. It would be very nice for me if Zap caused you to die. It would be very nice for me if Zap hit you, or if one of our lightning hit you. Alright, so we're gonna use both buffers, which stings pretty bad, but at least we have Echo Form now. They're doing quite a number. And whatever you play first gets doubled. Next turn's intangible. 52. I think we defrag twice for the evoke. There's a melter option in there too, don't get me wrong. There's no like two ways around it. This turn's gonna suck. But next turn, well, next turn is a meaningless intangibility. But the double buffer, which also does damage, we're still alive. As long as you're still alive, you're still in the game, man. And then the double streamline. Come on, brother. I mean, now that I think about it, you just kill him with, like, damage, I suppose. That's one way to do it. I didn't play my self-repair. Bit of a misplay. What do you got for me? Bronze scales and toy ornithopter. This is where I'd put my potion. If I had one, but we're alive on floor 2. With a dream catcher, so I ain't got a dream no more. Free upgrade. The buffers just go crazy. Forget the elite, man. And change the or get. Replace the S with an M. Give me those early buffers. Do we have 2 buffers? Two fully upgraded buffers. All we need, if we can make Echo Form innate, real original win condition, but it would really hit the spot. Okay, 12 damage. We're not getting over the 12 damage. Nothing we could play would change that. I'd love to double up on self-repair, so let's just play a melter. Hello, my friend. We meet again. It's been a while. Where should we begin? Feels like forever. I need to play this for 3? Nah, I won't be doing that. We'll be doing that. It's hugely overkill. I thought about playing the defrag, but like, why take damage if I don't have to take damage? We can stall. One of the beautiful things about the run that we got right now is that we can stall, man. I don't see any reason not to get basically 2 free turns as a result of this buffer. And we've already played 2 cards. Let's play one more and keep the pocket watches coming. This is the one time I'm going to allow you to pocket watch, okay? Normally it can be kind of annoying. Double self-repair is the play. You biased, because obviously. And then, like, let's just finish the freaking fight, Master Chief. It's over for you. This went okay. It's all, our whole life right now in this game is determined by how quickly we draw Echo Form. We don't need this, we don't play that many cards. Potions are nice, but I don't think it's what we're looking for. If anything, we want to, like, remove more detritus because we want to just draw Echo Form faster. So I'll cut a basic strike. This deck is thinner than I'm used to, man. Claw, tempting, but I don't want to lose the draw we're getting from Pocket Watch, to be honest with you. I think I'll take an energy potion for the heal more than anything else. I hate the rest, okay? But now hologram. I mean, it's tempting to bring back a streamline, but I think we skip. I do worry, like, that we have no damage scaling whatsoever. We're going to take a hit on the first turn. What do we care? I'm just happy that after 39 minutes, we got, like, a viable candidate for a run out there. Let's echo, and then... Yeah, my man, what is it? What is it? We don't need to play our energy potion just yet. If we've got to, I'm glad we have it. Now you double up on your powers for sure. 4 buffers, it might be as good as it gets. And let's get a streamline out there for the future. And keep the pocket watch pumping until we get those powers all out there, okay? 4 buffers. It's that simple. And you know what? We got a little more time to work with. Let's throw one more card to work with. Let's throw a melter out there. You know what would go crazy? I never thought you would catch me saying this. You know what would go crazy on this run? Velvet Choker. Because we're tending to only play 3 cards per turn anyway. Velvet Choker is almost a free lunch. Because it still does scare me a little bit. We pocket watched too hard, man. Or we didn't pocket watch enough. You evoke at 10? Okay, we'll do this then. That's 2. That's another one. And we have 7 buffers out there? We don't have to do anything, man. Okay, Biased goes crazy. Only play 3 cards, pass your turn. I know what you're thinking, this pocket watch strat is like, it's the juice ain't worth the squeeze. This is the natural consequence. Welcome to the world of NL, okay? You told me I undervalue draw. Guess what? Now it's the only thing I value. But I don't think it's not worth the squeeze. I think it's working out a treat right now. It'd be awesome to kill you on this turn. That way we have intangibility ready to go. Like in 2 turns on the next floor. Please, Velvet Choker. It would be so cool. With an innate storm, we take creative AI. My God. Alrighty. I don't know, man. It would have been a great time to face the Timekeeper too, but it just felt right. It just feels right. Now, I'm on this floor. I hate to say it. I would love to elite dodge. Let's fight this elite and none others. This one we might not be able to pocket watch on. It's definitely going to be like Master of Strategy. Yeah. Storm. Double buffer. Well, 27 block. You're doing 33 or something. Okay, actually, this means we don't take damage this turn. We also don't get Pocket Watch, which is a scary start. But turn 2, we don't have to worry about block at all. And we drew Echo Form. We don't have buffers to worry about, and we haven't played Self-Repair, so we can just kind of go all in, I think. Which is 1 attack. Alright, you're doing 11 damage. Now you're in the cycle. Like, now it's a real hard time to be you. I'm just being straight up with you. I would like to not take 11 damage, so we'll simmer on defrag for now, and we'll just send out like a Glacier instead. Keep the 4 buffers alive. We'd love to play a Self-Repair, because I'd rather not be down on damage. I'm not even thinking about the fact that Art of War is like hooking us up here too, man. Might sound crazy. I think you play Creative AI second. Play Biased first, then Creative second, because, like, just being honest, we won't be able to get that many powers out there anyway. Now here, I don't mind losing 1 of our 4 buffers in order to keep the draw up from Pocket Watch. Just my 2 cents, okay? It would be nice to stall for a Self-Repair. That's not going to happen. That's okay. 3 HP down and we got potions, so we're at full HP. Skim, I don't think fits with Pocket Watch, I'm sorry to say. Rebound fits with Streamline, but we're on a different tech right now. And honestly, don't play Master of Strategy. We can play this. But otherwise, we stall because we get 3 extra draw for free, which gives us a much better chance to get Echo Form. And there it is! And honestly, throw out a Self-Repair, man. Get it out there. This is a weird one. This is not the way I mean, I say this every time. So you might be calling it into question at this point, but this really doesn't feel like the way I normally build my deck, you know? But it feels true every time I say it. And this one is a little unusual. I don't know if Pocket Watch is one of those cards I don't think like I've ever paid attention to prior to this. We got 5 buffers, so like I don't really care if I get a handful of dazes, quite frankly. Why not, brother? A power potion. Sounds beautiful. We're not really relying on strength. I don't even know if we play attacks anymore. Morpheus was right, man. When we're ready, we don't have to. I think we would love to remove all our debuffs. Although most times we're going to be playing 2 powers in a turn. Am I insane to just cut the defend? You know what? Trust your instincts, man. It's been working for you up to this point. We definitely don't need the energy most of the time. I guess what I'm thinking about this is that it will be nice to have the option to cut the debuff if we want it. This is a hard turn, man. There's like lots of viable options. Am I crazy to think we actually don't need to play Storm early? And we're better off just having like 4 artifacts right off the bat? Now this would be a great turn to play an attack, a skill, and a power and purge this debuff. How about a power, a skill, and an attack? Ooh, that saves us half of our buffers, man. And then Pocket Watch, because we need to draw. Oh, we're going to draw Echo regardless, but it was the last card. Okay, in this case, let's Storm and Echo. And then play nothing else. And now it's over for you. It's done. And it doesn't get more done than this unless we're talking about dinner. Because you're in a world of hurt, my man. I will start deviating from the Pocket Watch strategy when the game gives me a reason to deviate from the Pocket Watch strategy, okay? What do you play on this turn? Nothing. Because we don't want to kill you too fast. If you're not hurting us, we want to wait till intangibility comes back around. We still have a buffer. Almost anything we play basically kills you, so I guess I'll kill you. I can live with it. At some point, we should use a potion. Let me think about this one. I think we lose 4 max HP. I'm not messing with my deck. It's a lean, mean, killing machine right now. We don't really need the energy refund. If anything, like more focus is helpful. I think we're kind of built for the bosses. I'm only gonna fight the elite that I want to fight. Nah, man, nah. I like well, listen. That will help us out against bias when we play it. We want our cards to be better, so a better bias is good. We do have to fight 1 elite, and it's got to be this guy. Turn 1, kind of stinking it up. But we played 2 cards. Could have played the dual cast, I suppose. Get your Pocket Watch draw. Would have been crazy to have like a... to have energy. You basically have to play Echo Form. I guess you just accept it, man. Play Echo Form. You'll get a doubled self-repair at some point. And play Charge Battery. You take 14 damage. Echo Form clears that as long as you don't take any more. And then you know the drill. Double buffer. And then actually we'll throw out a Glacier. Honestly, I don't need the draw as much as I need... so we could have played Zap. As much as I need to keep these buffers alive. Everything, it lives and dies with the buffers, bro. Double up on self-repair. That was necessary. We take no damage. So honestly, I'm going to simmer on biased. Because we'd rather play it twice instead of once. And then, double up on buffer. Play a Glacier. This time we're going to lose some buffers, but we have 8 of them. So I'm feeling okay about that. I'm going to double up on Bias Cognition. I'm going to well, no, I'm not going to double up on Creative AI, but I am going to play it. And then pass turn. It's crazy to me how clean this deck is running, man. Let's double up on defrag. I would rather not lose a buffer to burn, simply because there's no reason to. I guess it would probably be better to kill you. But almost anything will kill you anyway, so sure. And you're dead, but let's finish it off. Okay. Good. Meal ticket, focus. No. I'm happy with what we got. Bullseye, it has some temptation. Don't get me wrong. And it purges artifact, which is nice, but no. I think our deck is as lean as it needs to be right now, man. It's doing amazing work. I'm in love with this run right now. It's so clean, man. It's so clean. Holy cow. Just send it, I think. I'd prefer to save some of the powers, but until we get Echo Form. But, you know, you can't change what you drew there. You have to play Echo. Glacier means you're not losing buffers for no reason. And then next turn we're going to draw a buffer. You play it, and now we'll be at 5 buffers, and now nothing can stop us. It's insane what this deck is doing for me, man. I don't want to take damage from you. Are you crazy? And now, I hate this. I'm just making sure I'm not going to be late for daycare. I got like 20 minutes, but otherwise she won't give me snack time. If I want you to die on 5 incense burner. So for me, I feel like what you do is you just wait until 5 and then play a power. There was no need for all that. It just seems like the right thing to do when we don't know what enemy's coming up next. What a great... They broke the mold when they made Slay the Spire, man. This game is crazy. Alright, and then we'll just ice you. We'll ruin your life, right? That's the next step. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. These won't be necessary. I'm sorry to say these won't be necessary. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about 40 damage on turn 1, quite frankly. It does suck really bad to lose a buffer for 1. So what I'm going to do is not do that. I'm going to keep the buffer in my deck instead. And we'll play these cards instead. And we still get Pocket Watch. He only has 4 turns left. So I think you just play buffer. And then, I guess, we can play one. Well, the dual cast might... 30, 26... This probably means we don't use a buffer on this turn, right? Yes, okay. Which means that we only need to play a buffer and we're free. We don't need to play it on this turn, which means we're guaranteed to draw it on the next turn. I can play 3 cards, send them out there. It would be better to not have to use it on this turn either, in which case we don't even need to play a buffer. But I will, because, like, why not, I guess. What a game, man. What a game. What can you say? There's nothing that needs to be said. Everything that can be said is happening on the screen right now. I don't want this. I don't need this. Skip it. On turn 2. On turn 2, we're getting intangibility. Play this for 2. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. I think this is... I'm feeling like it might be too clean. Creative AI and 1 buffer. Save the other buffer to work as 2 buffers after we play an Echo Form. Echo Form me. 18 damage. How about 0 damage? And you just keep getting hit in the dome and stuff. Oh, because we need... It would be nice, actually, to purge this debuff to make our buffers last longer. So even though it screws up Pocket Watch, double up on buffer, play a skill, and play an attack. There you go. Now we're using 1 buffer per turn instead of 2. And we might as well bias you, because you know you're going to die soon. Dude, I'm the Orbomancer right now. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. I'm loving every minute of it. Okay, in case we somehow accidentally draw Echo Form, I would rather make sure it doesn't purge itself. And then, how about an Echo Form? You're too good to me. You really are. Storm, Echo. Let's keep our draw going, though. Let's play a self-repair. We'd rather double up on defrag later. And I'm going to save Ancient Potion for when we get Bias Cognition, which we did. We don't want to double up on Echo Form, as bizarre as it sounds. We want to double up on Buffer, I think. Pop Ancient Potion, play Biased, and then pass the turn. And try to double up on Buffer again when we need to, which we won't for a bit. Now this turn's intangible. I'll double up on defrag any day of the week. And then literally, like, just play charge batteries so we're not burning a buffer for no reason. It would be nice to get an electrodynamics out here. So I'll double up on buffer, which is the play. And then I'll play creative AI because an electrodynamics goes a long way. I still like getting the extra draw from Pocket Watch. Maybe that'll change at some point, but it's not yet. Not yet. Listen, I'm just going to level with you. I'm a simple kind of man. I think we double Melter on you because you're the one that's buffing. I learned that one the hard way. And then 1 reinforced body means you're not using a buffer. As long as we're not using buffers, we can't lose. There's no way for them to poke the damage through. Okay, you double up on buffer. Now we have 6 buffers. And you do 21, you do 20. I'll hit you for 21 then. This was one of the most satisfying Slay the Spire victories I've ever had the pleasure to be a part of. Like, we could double up on defrag. We just don't have to. Like, what? There's no reason to calculate it as long as reinforced body just gets us there. Can you hit him with the freaking orbs, though? Come on. Okay, electrodynamics is what we were looking for. Beautiful. Fantastic. Let's see Paul Allen's Ascension 15 victory. Now, that is a beautiful... I'm not taking too much credit, but that is a beautiful one. After quite a lot of struggle as well. I mean, look at this. I'm going to say it's downright sexy. Look at this sexy 18-card deck. 0 starter cards except Ascender's Bane. Holy, man. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Ascension 16, here we come. Later.